A black girl did make me autograph her booty, and she got that tattooed. That's pretty cool. And it wasn't even a good cause it's hard to write on a girl ass with a Sharpie. This shit look fucked up. Shit.
It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's the Danny Brown Show, coming to you motherfuckers from Austin, Texas. Live from YMA Studios. You know what I'm saying. It's hot as fuck in Austin right now, man. I swear to God, man. I don't know. I know moving here, I was like, man, this is way better than being in the cold and shit, you know, coming from Michigan and everything, man. But, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing when I think about it. Because, you know, I used to love the period of time where we get like a lot of snow and you got to be like, locked in. You can't really go nowhere. I used to feel like it does something for my creativity and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm trapped in the crib for like a few months every year. I ain't got no choice but to like write and make songs and shit. But shit, you can't go outside this motherfucker either. I think it's what's even worse. Like, you gonna go outside and bake or you gonna get froze. So I mean, I've just been pretty much chilling in the crib. And yeah, the puppy has been keeping us up. We have not been getting any sleep. Shouts out to Ditto, man. She's amazing, man. I hope it's just a puppy phase she's going through right now because she's at that stage right now. She's just biting everything. You get what I'm saying? I can't even really have her in the fucking studio room because I got cords and shit everywhere. So I can't really hang out with her like that. So I ain't really been in the fucking studio room chilling. I got to chill out front with her. You know what I'm saying? My girl go hang out with her, do her thing. And yeah, she just fucking biting like crazy and just going through it, man. So I've just been sitting around, being on the fucking internet, going down dumbass rabbit holes and shit. And I went down Milwaukee. What the fuck y'all got going on out there, man? Shouts out to motherfucking Milwaukee, Fielder Deer. But yeah, man, right now in Milwaukee, man, they got an epidemic, I would like to say, from my YouTube rabbit hole. Yeah, man, right now in Milwaukee, they have an epidemic of teenagers from the ages of 11 to 16 that are going around and stealing Kias and Hyundais, and they just joyriding and having a great time. I mean, they say if you you get caught, it's probably like a misdemeanor or some shit. So that's why these kids are doing this so much. And it went from like literally like last year, like maybe like 300 cars stolen to right now this year alone, it's over 3,000 fucking Kias and Hyundais have been stolen in the city of Milwaukee. I don't mean to laugh at this because to be honest, man, it's some real tragic shit. And I know me at that age, man, you real impressionable, man. Like you kind of like, you know, you're not the smartest. And I can see my dumb ass getting into some shit like this if I was that young. Because I mean, growing up in the Midwest, it ain't really too much to do. You know what I'm saying? I can I know in Detroit, you know, you kind of get yourself in a lot of trouble doing some shit like this. But this right here is some of the most dangerous shit I've ever heard of in my life, where you got fucking, you know, you can be on the street at any given moment and you got fucking 2 or 3 stolen vehicles, kids, and they making it shake. They driving like this. They doing crazy. They doing tricks. They fucking making it spin. Like they driving on the sidewalk. They driving through schools. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's real fucked up. So a lot of accidents are starting to happen right now. And motherfuckers is dying. Yeah, look at this. He's driving through a fucking school. Look at all these kids. And they know it. Like when the Kia boys come through, get out the way. Look, this motherfucker's just driving through the school. You get what I'm saying? And you got to think these are kids. You get what I'm saying? And we're in the social media. Hey, look, he making it shake. He going fed. He making it shake. You get what I'm saying? It's very dangerous, but I can see how this could be exciting for. I'm not trying. Let me stop. I'm not trying to glorify this in no fucking way because it's really a sad case, man. Look at him. Because it's some dangerous shit. You get what I'm saying? So I know a lot of, you know, I feel like, yeah, there's some black people X Games type shit. You get what I'm saying? Some nigga X Games type shit. So I just want to say, man, my prayers go out to anybody in Milwaukee that's affected by this, man. And you know, and I really feel like that goes to show that because these are kids under my generation. I feel like I'm 40 years old, so any of these guys could be my fucking kid. And you know, I failed as a parent. I would feel if my son went out to steal Kias for fun just to make it shake and do donuts and shit in school parking lots. Like, come on, that'd be fucked up. So that's how you know we kind of failed them because at the end of the day, you see what I'm doing? I'm just laughing at they dumb ass. So just know that if you go to jail, you fucking and you injure yourself again, we ain't gonna feel sorry for you. We gonna laugh at your dumb ass. So please, man, you got other things you can do, man. Like it's so many other avenues you can take right now, man, that you didn't have. That our generation didn't have, just as far as like with the whole internet thing. And it's easier like to record music and like do other things, man. So like, like I say, it's not that much to do in the Midwest, but do you motherfuckers want to go outside anyway? Like anything you do is indoors. So hey, it is what it is, man. Let's jump back to some Ask Danny's. Ask Danny! Hey, if you want to motherfucking ask me some shit, you need my advice, you want me to hook you up, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me, man. Send your motherfucking emails to Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. Send me whatever, man. Holla at me. We taking freestyles. We doing all that shit, man. But first, we got clout chasers in the club. All right, here we go. This already sounds kind of crazy. Clout chasers in the club. Ain't the whole club filled with clout chasers? Like, who goes to clubs? When you think about it, just even that name kind of just sounds prehistoric. Maybe I'm just too over to be like, I'm about to go to the club. If somebody told me that, I'd be like, man, are you okay? Like, you need somebody to talk to? Like, it is better health and shit like that. We do have easier options for you to get therapy, man. You don't have to go to the club, man. I know it's some, like, deeper feelings that you're trying to suppress. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show people that you're happy and having a good time, but fuck that, man. Get your ass. Okay, but I'm a producer and DJ, and I've started to DJ shows at bars and clubs. The more often I've done shows, I've noticed it's easier to start a conversation with girls, based on the fact they approach me rather than the other way around. As time has gone on, I wonder if these girls are having sex with me because of who they meet after they see me DJ, or if they're simply caught up in the presence of a person that held the attention of the room for a period of time. As a successful rapper, one of the best in my opinion, thank you, Floyd, and a thoughtful individual, how did you, after succeed and meet someone who you felt could spend your life with? That's not really a thing. To be honest, of course, they're having sex with you because you're a DJ now. You get what I'm saying? That is, it just comes with the territory. But that's what it is now. You got to realize, man, you the hoe, not a housewife. Ain't nobody trying to wife you up. You just a fun thing to do right now. And you get what I'm saying? Like, you got to think, if a girl go out and they don't want to, the regular motherfuckers in the clubs are civilians. You get what I'm saying? You the nigga starting the war. You start the riot. You get what I'm saying? So, that's like probably a win for her. I went to the club and I fucked the DJ. You get what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you just got to be like, I'm the thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to wipe you up. If you want to get, wiped up, you ain't going to meet them in that, type of atmosphere. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be a different situations that happen about that. Like maybe, but you can still bring them into that world and show them what you do. You meet a girl outside of work, and just be like, our DJ come to the club. You get what I'm saying? And that's a different situation. You get what I'm saying? But just as far as like just meeting them at the function, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What are you thinking about right now? You must be really looking for love, man. And that's what I think has happened right now during COVID. And because, I know it's probably, if you was a single dude and you was like smashing shit like crazy, then COVID hit. Then you ain't had no bitches. You was in that motherfucker like just singing love songs to yourself. Like, man, I really want a girlfriend. I don't think it's too bad now. I get it. And then most motherfuckers that was locked in with their girlfriend was ready to kill that bitch by the time. Like, geez, get me up out the motherfucking house. So, it's a double-edged sword, man. It could go both ways, man. But it just seems like you really looking for love right now. And you just looking for love in the wrong places right now. You get what I'm saying? The girls you meet at the club, they just trying to smash. Ain't nobody trying to wipe you up. But, hey, man, one night stand can turn to a lifetime. So, you just gotta, you gotta think smooth, man. But shouts out to Floyd, man. Hey, constantly cranking it. Danny, huge fan. I've been on a serious porn kick because my girlfriend haven't been doing a hanky-panky in more than a year now, and it's been easy. She leaves for shopping or in general, crank one out. If I'm feeling really backed up, I can probably get 2 out in an hour. I'm a regular superhero. Do you have any ideas to get more in the mood, though? She never initiates sex, and I'm looking for ways to get her clothes off and make her squirt like, it's the porn. Everybody knows that, man. You got to chill out watching the fucking porn. You get what I'm saying? You got to bring yourself back down to reality, because that's what I'm saying. Porn is some shit that's happening that's not really real life. And once you keep putting that shit in your brain, you be like, I got to get it like that. I want that shit right there. You keep watching, and that ain't what you got in the house, man. You get what I'm saying? You got to desensitize yourself. You got to bring it back down. That's why I got to the point when I was going too crazy with porn, man. You got to start. I just started watching like love scenes and movies. Like, you get what I'm saying? And then once shit like that started to turn you on, then you drop it back down and just be like, let me just watch a hugging video on YouTube. Then you're like, ooh, that shit turned. And then before you know it, it's back on with your lady. You get what I'm, you look at her like, shit, fuck that hugging shit. I'm ready to get it on. So yeah, man, you gotta stop watching porn. I know that's a hard thing because it's so easily accessible, man. I remember when I was a fucking kid, you motherfucking, you had to steal that shit from your uncle or something, man. You know how many times I stole Triple X Vin Diesel thinking it was a porn? This nigga, I remember one time he came like, man, who keeps stealing my Vin Diesel movie, man? I ain't finished watching that motherfucker. I'm like, it's Triple X wrote on it. I keep thinking it's porn, but yeah. Let's just think about it. When I was in elementary school, man, the coolest kids is the ones that had the porn collections back in the days. Like, and when I think about it, it has to be the creepiest shit in the world. And it definitely fucked us up in the future of our lives. We used to literally just skip school. My homie, his dad had the biggest porn collection. He worked all the time and shit. We'd just skip school at this nigga crib and just be sitting there watching porn for like mad hours and shit. Definitely fucked us up. Niggas getting blue balls. Sitting around that motherfucker. And wasn't nobody getting no pussy at this time. You get what I'm saying? Wasn't like we was fucking bitches. We wasn't doing none of that kind of shit. We were just like, fuck, this shit crazy. This how it be, son? This shit look lit. But yeah, that shit definitely ruins your brain, man. So yeah, man, it's the porn, man. You got to stop watching porn, man. And we all do, man. We all do, man. So, hey, man, you ain't in the fight alone, man. But hey, man, all that no fab shit and all that shit, man. Some motherfuckers can't deal with that, man. I think I time myself. It takes 11 days for me before I'm gonna go fucking crazy. You get what I'm saying? I got the bust one. After day 12, motherfucker get punched in the face and shit like that. Like, I think that's like the men version of a period is just not busting a nut. You get what I'm saying? So if you ain't busting no nut, you've been on your period for a year, like, nigga. You fucking, nigga, you irritated, agitated, you talking to people crazy, you get what I'm saying? Road rage. Like, you get what I'm saying? You working out extra crazy, throwing barbells around the gym. You know what I'm saying? Ready for a motherfucking fight at the LA Fitness. Come on, motherfucker, who want it? You at the LA Fitness talking to yourself in the mirror and shit, man. If you don't go jack off, man, and quit fucking up these motherfuckers' lives, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it could be different. Some people could deal with that shit, some people can't, man. I know me, day 12, shit going down. Next up, we got swinging ethically. All right. Hey, Danny, me and my man have started talking about exploring ethical non-monogamy because we feel like this one person for your whole life shit ain't sustainable or realistic. There's some truth to that. As a woman, now that I dream of having multiple dicks in and around me all the time, but I love to... What? Hold up. I said that wrong. So he said, as a woman, it's not that I dream of having multiple dicks in and around me all the time, but I love to flirt with all genders. And damn, there are so many attractive people. Have you ever thought about or opened up your relationship? Or are you a born-again traditional dude? Much love from Australia. Sarah, I mean, I've been in relationships where I've been open relationships and shit like that, but I don't feel like, you know, that takes like, I feel like that's why when you go to swinger parties and shit like that, motherfuckers in there 50 years old. You get what I'm saying? They old as fuck. They like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this bitch. You get what I'm saying? Until y'all both able to, you know what I'm saying, to have some shit like that, to have that dynamic in a relationship, it ain't gonna work out. You get what I'm saying? If y'all, especially like two lovey-dovey, like y'all gotta be together for like 20 years before y'all able to swing ethically. You get what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Two freaky motherfuckers can get together and they can just be doing shit and having a great time and, you know, fucking around and shit. But I don't think that's really sustainable. I don't think they gonna, you know what I'm saying, stay around for a long time. They just having fun, to be honest. But for like a real deal relationship, y'all motherfuckers gotta have like kids together. Y'all gotta have like history. She got dirt on you. Like, I can't leave this bitch. She gonna tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? She gotta be able to gain dirt on you and shit like that. She like, so she look at you crazy like, yeah, I'm about to go fuck this nigga. What you talking about? You can't say shit. You like, all right, man, it is what it is. You stuck. The bitch got to come home. You get what I'm saying? Like, we stuck in this. You know what I'm saying? We in the fight forever. So, I mean, that's the only way that kind of shit works out, man. So, yeah, I mean, it just sounds like to me, you just want to be on some freaky shit, but you still want to have a man. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And I think that's what a lot of women try to, you know what I'm saying? Because they still want that, they want to get cuddled every night. They want to feel a hairy leg on theirs. You get what I'm saying? They want to play footsies and shit in the bed. They just don't want to get tossed around every day and then ain't got nobody to fucking wake up to. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what that is. You just really want to have the luxuries of a boyfriend, but you want to fuck other motherfuckers too. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's everybody, motherfucker. But you gotta have the discipline and be like, nah, man, I can't, this person mean that much more to me where I ain't gonna be doing no shit like that. And I know it's hard. I've struggled with that for years. You get what I'm saying? I'm still, but that is what it is, man. You just a freaky motherfucker. It sounds like you need to pick up the porn. Cause you gonna cheat on that nigga, man. That nigga must not be, you get what I'm saying? You gotta get some toys. You gotta spice up it up in the bedroom too. That's what it is too. Maybe have y'all explored other options of like doing shit. Maybe like some role playing or something. You know what I'm saying? Nigga kick in the door like he the police or something and handcuff your ass or something. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta explore other options before you just be like, I need some other dicks. Like, damn, try a nigga out. Spike the nigga with some Molly or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you ain't seen him at his best yet, man. You get what I'm saying? He got, sex is, he learning. You get what I'm saying? Might be learning your body, knowing what you like. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as time goes on, you get what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers could get more compatible in the bedroom. You get what I'm saying? So give him some time, man. Don't just be like, I want dicks everywhere. God damn, man. Women are degenerates right now, man. That's what COVID did this, man. All right, my wife works too much. I don't, how is that a thing? Okay, all right. Hi, Danny. I'm a 34-year-old dad of two. My wife's a nurse and she works the night shift more than an hour away. She works 7 days straight and has 7 days off, repeating. She makes more money than me now, but I have more responsibilities with the kids. I told her I'd like for her to be home more, but she hasn't ignored my request. It's been 2 years. What should I? Nigga, you just don't want to watch the kids. What else do you want to do? It don't sound like you got too much of everything going on. I mean, I get it. I mean, watching, that's because like me dealing with the puppy now, man. I told my girl, she got the puppy, she's gonna be like, this is like having a newborn in the house. You know what I'm saying? The puppy is only a month. And I really have a super respect for parents right now because I mean, the puppy's gonna be bigger. And I mean, by about 6 months, it should probably tame and probably like cool out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Probably like, hopefully, I'm hoping this. If not, I mean, goddamn. But I'm hoping for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even keep the house clean. It's fucking toys every goddamn where. You stepping on Legos and shit like that. I mean, but she works the night shift. She works 7 days, and then she has 7 days off. I mean, bro, like, I feel like you complaining, and you don't want to be a dad, man. You got to watch the fucking kids, bro. That's all that shit is, man. You got to just figure out a way to make it fun for yourself. I mean, I know that sounds kind of dumb, but whatever you into, kind of gotta like, get your kids into, so y'all kind of like do that shit together maybe, or like figure out what they into and shit like that, man. It just sound like to me you just don't want to really spend no time with your kids, and I feel like that's a lot of fucking parents. I mean, but motherfucker, you had kids, so you stuck with them, man. You got to deal with that, man. But for the most part, I would say me, man, I love kids though. Like, they can be some of the motherfucking funniest motherfuckers in the world because they ain't really got no filter. I don't know. You might don't have funny kids, and that probably could be a bummer because I have seen like super sad, like emo kids, and I feel like that would depress me out if I had like some super serious ass kids that didn't want to have a good time all the time. Like, fuck that. I just want to go play Apex Legends. Fuck you, dad. And don't want to spend no time with you. Like, damn, just close the room. Like, ain't no closed doors here. He still closed the motherfucking door. Like, it's some crazy kids out here in this world, man. So. I mean, but I do, man. I sympathize with all the parents out there in the world, man, because I remember I always I said it, like, man, I wouldn't mind having a baby. Hell the fuck I'll do, man, after fucking dealing with this puppy, man, because, like I say, this probably gonna last for about, 6 months, maybe a year or some shit. Nigga, kids, that shit lasts to 18, shit, and it gets worse as the time go. So, shit, I mean, all I can say, I got prayers out for you, Gar, and you just gotta, man, you gotta watch the fucking kids, man. What the fuck, man? Chill out, bro. Watch the kids, man. All right. Our game's ripping us off. I can tell you right now, hell the fuck yeah. All right, yo, Danny, I want to get your opinion on microtransactions in video games. Some people say you shouldn't have to pay more for content on a game you own, but 8-year-old me would have spent any money I could get at the time if it was meant to be able to buy another level for Mario. But how do you feel about microtransactions as a whole in a video game? Do you think there's a specific type of content that microtransactions should be limited to? Much love, man. Josh. Now, yes, microtransactions are fucking up video games like a motherfucker. I told you, motherfuckers, every year NBA 2K come out, I'm spending like an extra $300 to $400 creating my players and different accounts and doing all that. Now, I get it. I get it when you got a free game like Fortnite, when you got games like that come out, and then if you want to like customize your character, you get what I'm saying? You want to, if you want to look cool, then spend the money to look cool. Now, I totally get shit like that, but when you're totally like on a pay to play scale type of situation where if a motherfucker, he might not even be that good at the game, but just because he spent that much more money than you, it gives him that much more of an advantage. That's totally fucked up. And gaming companies, they know it. I mean, at the end of the day, they can get away with this shit. So they gonna do what they gotta do. Like EA Sports has to be one of the craziest motherfuckers, like when it comes to like mine teams and all that shit, motherfuckers picking cards on FIFA and doing all that kind of shit. Like that's kind of like fucked up. And then you spending all this money on cards just to get a certain player, just to build your team up. Motherfuckers out here playing with teams that's costing like $50,000. You get what I'm saying? How can you even compete in that realm if you ain't got the money to spend on it? You got to think video games were meant for kids, I thought. You know what I'm saying? I guess that, I mean, I know we all grown up and there's a lot, you know, we grow up playing video games and all that shit. So it's a lot of adults and everything. But at the end of the day, man, motherfuckers ain't really got money like that to be spending. I remember as a kid, man, you know, my mom would probably take me to a video game store or whatever the fuck. And if I ain't getting a used game, you know what I'm saying? I got to get one game. And that probably be one game for who knows? You get what I'm saying? Like once a birthday, like me and my brothers, and our birthday fall like in months by like March, April, May, shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So we'll get 3 games probably in a row that month. Probably won't get another game at like Christmas. Something. You get what I'm saying? So, and we would get these games and trade them in and probably get some little money. So, I mean, I understood that. I understand that aspect of gaming, but that pay to play shit has to stop, man. And they need to, yeah, man, somebody needs, I mean, I feel like they almost could get kind of like sued. It should be like some type of lawsuit kind of shit. Some type of shit should be involved in this kind of shit. Because at that point, it's almost like teaching kids to gamble in some sense. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, especially like my teams and shit like that. Like, I spend this money to get a certain shit. It's almost like playing slot machines. Like, when you picking those packs and you keep doing like, fuck, I ain't getting my shit. Damn, I got to put some more coins in so I can buy another pack. And you get what I'm saying? So, like I say, I'm down for like if you got a free game and you want to make your characters customs, like customs and shit like that. I get that part, but now what you were saying, like buying an extra level, like downloadable content, I don't have a problem with that. Like especially when a game been out for like a year, and then they be like, we did an update to the game. You want to spend $15 and get the update, and you can play some new levels. I don't really feel like that's a bad thing. You get what I'm saying? That's like, I mean, as a company, who wouldn't want to, you know, for their product to last longer than what it is? You know, shelf life on a video game is probably what, you know? So, yeah, if you can make your game fucking last years, you know, look at something like a Grand Theft Auto. Now, I feel like the way they do microtransactions, I mean, I don't feel like it's too bad, you know? I don't feel like it's too bad with them. So, Rockstar is probably, I mean, I feel like they doing it right in some sense. I mean, like I say, all right. I can talk about video games for all day, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But, all right. Rap references. Hey, Danny, I know you're more of a video game guy, but I love your movie references. Kubrick with 2 bricks, Spielberg with earwords, and my favorite, Wes Craven with X Cravens. So if I can get a top 5 movie list, all the best, Brayton. Well, I will say I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. So most of my favorite movies are Quentin Tarantino's. And I mean, Pulp Fiction always been I would say it's probably my favorite movie of all time, just because I never really seen when the first time I ever seen it, I never really seen no shit like that. Like, and I guess just the way the editing was and just I don't know, it's just the way it looked, everything about it. Like I feel like stylistically, like Quentin Tarantino movies, they look cool to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always you know, every time he drops some shit, I can't wait to see it. So I would say like most of them are like Tarantino movies, man. And my favorite Tarantino movie is Hateful Eight, actually. It's Hateful Eight. I've watched Hateful Eight. I swear to God, I watched Hateful Eight. When I was on I did an Australian tour. And I watch Hateful Eight religiously. Every hotel room. My manager's like, man, why is you, every time he would get the hotel bill, like, why is you ordering Hateful Eight all day? You get what I'm saying? Because I would just have it playing. Like, soon as it end, I'll play it again. As soon as it end, I'll play it again. Like, every white woman that I ever met, if I dated you, you had to sit down and watch Hateful Eight with me. You get what I'm saying? It's like a test. I don't know. It's like, let me test. Let me just see how much you really like me. You get what I'm saying? My favorite part is when he punched her. It's like, that nigga like to broke my jaw when he punched her out the carriage. So yeah, shouts out to Quentin Tarantino. Another one of my favorite movies is Usual Suspects, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I love Kaiser So Save. You know what I'm saying? That was just, I mean, I love like even with me and making music and albums, listening to albums. I love when you like listening to an album and you like or watching a movie and you're like, I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know where this is gonna go. And then by the time you end, you're like, fuck, you can have this whole like experience like that. I mean, which kind of, you know, you don't want to, I mean, after you've seen it and after you had the experience of it, it's like, do you go back and experience that again? You get what I'm saying? After you know what happens. It's one of those kind of things with that movie. But the first time I saw that ending, it fucked me up. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really do. Yeah, Usual Suspects is up there for me. So yeah, I said I'm gonna throw the Pulp Fiction, Hateful Eight, Usual Suspects, and I guess just for me as a kid, one of my favorite movies, and probably because my name is Daniel, but the Karate Kid has always held a special place into my heart. Like even like with what they doing with the Cobra Kai shit, I even like that shit. You get what I'm saying? I watch that shit. But as a kid, I used to fucking watch the Karate Kid all the fucking time. This is one of my most favorite movies. I can talk forever about like I feel like I'm far as movies, like I'm more of a fan of like blaxploitation films and shit and documentaries. Like I will watch those. So that's like a whole another top five in itself. So this is just like top five of movies that everybody probably seen and shit like that. So yeah, Karate Kid. This is one of my favorite movies as a kid growing up. And I would have to say for five, it would have to be God damn it, I just had it in my fucking head. God damn it. What would five be? Oh shit. Oh, I guess it'd be a comedy. It'd be something about Mary. Something about Mary. Yeah, man. Yeah, there we go. Cameron Diaz, man. I was a bad bitch back in the day, man. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, something about Mary. Yeah, that was like an ill scene when she put the cum in her hair. You get what I'm saying? So he had to crank one out though. You see what I'm saying? He had to become a normal person, man, to get that motherfucking devil up out him, man. That's what I call it, man. You got to get the devil up out you sometime. After day 12, that semen demon, man. So shouts out, man. So yeah, that's that, man. We got one more. And it's fucking up on stage. Okay. Good morning, Julia. As a fellow musician of almost 30 years, I always look back and laugh at the times I fucked up on stage. Is there a moment you recall at any point in your career when something went horribly wrong? You know, not just forgetting your words or anything, but something bigger. Oh shit situation. How did you handle it? What was the fallout? Have you changed anything how you prepare or perform in light of it? Love you in the new show. If you want to move in, you can move in. Moi, Anton. I mean, I feel like I know what you're trying to get out of me, but I ain't gonna give you that. You sneaky motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I fucked up a lot of shows, man. I mean, I think it just come with I've done over fucking 500 shows probably, man. So I think with you're not gonna fucking bat everything out the park. You're gonna fuck up a lot of times. But I feel like the craziest shit has always been like when I've done shows and it's like shit that's out of your control, like playing festivals outside. And I can't remember this particular festival, man, but we're performing, man, and then next thing I know is like one of the craziest storms just came through. I'm talking about, and they got the speakers like, you know, like swinging on like, do you know how they have them like in the air, like caged up or some shit? So now the speakers are swinging like crazy. Like if these motherfucking speakers come off, like niggas in the crowd is dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And this motherfucker's just dust everywhere and shit, kind of like really like natural disaster type shit. So I guess you trying to like, I mean, that's not nothing you could prepare for. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, that's out of your control. I feel like that's the most scariest shit. And I feel like the best thing for me, man, is now I know I'm getting older, man, and I've recorded a lot of music, man, and you can't remember every fucking thing, man. So it's all about just being more prepared and just like doing rehearsals and shit. I know it doesn't sound cool as a rapper. Like, man, what the fuck? I know my shit. I know my bars. I ain't got to go practice. You give it practice. We talking about practice? You get what I'm saying? I know this shit. You get what I'm saying? I wrote this shit, but no, man, I wrote too many. And then some of these songs are getting old now. Shit, Triple X is fucking 10 years old now. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be having to refresh my memory because with me, especially like working on album, I be knowing the new shit way more than I know the old shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just know me. I just gotta lock in more. When I got shows, I got to be like, fuck. Really got to just take like a few days out my schedule, man. And just really like make sure I got this shit locked in because once I get to a show, I have a few drinks, man. That shit just go out my mind, man. The worst for me, man, I was going through a real bad Xanax phase, man. I feel like I had my phase with every drug, and what really made me what made me start taking Xanax in the first place because I love, like, we were touring overseas a lot. And I love the fact that I can take this pill, get on a flight, and wake up in a whole nother motherfucking country. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't wake up one time, the flight didn't even affect me. I wake up and eat some snacks and shit. You get what I'm saying? Xanax munchies was the best too, I swear. So I would be fucking, you know what I'm saying? I would just wake up and you in London. You get what I'm saying? You go to sleep 10 p.m., wake up in London. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, that was easy. But the more and more I took them and the more and more shit would start to affect my memory. You get what I'm saying? There've been times I would get on stage and I'd be like, I know this shit. Like, I practice the songs and all that shit. And it's like, as soon as I get up on stage, it's like everything would just fucking just zap out my fucking memory. I couldn't even remember anything. And that's bad for business, man. Like, if this is how I make my fucking living, man, that's one thing I can't be fucking jeopardizing, man, is me getting on stage and fucking up like that. Don't get me wrong. I fucked up the last few shows I've been doing. But that's just for me being unprepared, though. That's just literally me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after COVID, I mean, going through COVID, we weren't doing no shows and shit. So the last thing I was doing was sitting around listening to Danny Brown music. I mean, goddamn, if you came over my house during the fucking pandemic and shit, and I was sitting around just bumping Danny Brown songs, you should have fucking sent the fucking 5150 or whatever the fuck. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like shit don't look like, I think he's going through it, man. You get what I'm saying? Because I definitely would have been, man. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, I just gotta prepare myself a lot more, man. And like I say, man, the worst shit is shit that's out of your control, you know. And I would feel like spin that motherfucking wheel. Herpes. Everybody got them. I mean, at this point, I mean, because now they like herpes have morphed into some other shit, HPV or whatever the fuck. I feel like everybody got that shit, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it, man. That shit is just everywhere, man. There's nothing you can do about it, man. It's out here, man. It's motherfucking rampant, man. The craziest shit I knew where it was like normalized was like when it came out, it was like NBA YoungBoy got herpes and all his baby mamas, and then he rapped about it, and then don't nobody give a fuck. Like, he still get groupies every show. Bitches is lined up. They don't give a fuck. So at the end of the day, man, it ain't bad as what it was 20 years ago. You get what I'm saying? They got all type of shit. They got herpes commercials, Valtrex, and all type of shit. I will say the craziest shit I did see though. Well, I did a movie one time, and then it was like one of the motherfuckers on set had herpes or whatever. They was making a whole fucking cash take Valtrex. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Because she showed up like, you got to take Valtrex. I'm like, I got to take Valtrex? What y'all know about me that I don't? You get what I'm saying? They like, no, it ain't you. It's just, I'm like, damn, niggas just passing herpes, doing lines? I mean, like, I thought we was just, you get what I'm saying? Like, we just shooting scenes. I mean, what kind of movie is this? But, you know, hey, man, it ain't bad as, you know. You'll get over it. So yeah, man. All right. We're jumping into some motherfucking white people shit.
White people shit.
Y'all know I love my motherfucking white people, man. Y'all the homies, man. But we got a motherfucker sent some shit in. Let's see what he talking about. Like I say, man, you got any motherfucking you want some advice, you know, freestyles, white people shit, whatever the fuck, man. Send that shit in at Danny at thedannybrownshow.com. That's Danny at thedannybrownshow.com. You also can hit me up, leave a voicemail, whatever, leave a message. That's motherfucking 512-522-9256. That's 512-522-9256. You get what I'm saying? Hit your boy up, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. We got white people shit and fan tattoos. I guess that would be some white people shit, man. I mean, niggas get RIP tattoos. They be getting like crosses. They get like prayer hands and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? They get their city team logos. That's like real nigga tattoos. You know what I'm saying? My name is Heavy Neck. God damn. Heavy Neck. That's some crazy shit. I mean, I could go both ways. It could go both ways. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I have a tattoo of you on my leg. Okay. A lot of motherfuckers do be getting, I don't know what that is. Sometimes I think they be trying to, yeah. That is a dope ass tattoo though. And that shit look like it hurt. It's a lot of detailing in that. I don't have any tattoos, as motherfuckers don't know. I mean, I see what happened was when I turned 18, the homie I used to sell drugs, but he's like, man, we should go get tattoos. And I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna go get a tattoo. And the day of me going to go get a tattoo, I chickened out and didn't show up. And I felt like if I ain't get that tattoo at 18 years old, what the fuck I look like getting a tattoo right now at 40? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. But But he said, how do you feel about fans getting your face permanently inked on their bodies? I will say, when I used to see women with tattoos of me, I'd be like, oh, I could fuck. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a good way to think about it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know about you. But if you want the background story, the Dam recently referred to Chris as his spirit animal on an episode of Dr. Drew, and I think that's a great way to describe how I feel about you. So naturally, you were the first person that came to mind to get tattooed. I added Beavis and Butthead and one of my big fat handmade Cuban link chains on your neck for some extra pizzazz. Shouts out to you for noticing. You bet I'm coming up in May, and yes, getting Danny Brown tattoo in your body is officially white people shit. I will say that is officially top tier white people shit, because ain't no niggas gonna do that shit. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it is. I mean, a black girl did make me autograph her booty, and she got that tattooed. That's pretty cool. And it wasn't even a good, because it's hard to write on a girl's ass with a Sharpie. This shit look fucked up. She got it tattooed. I'm like, damn, man. I wish I would have like really put a little more effort into to that cheek signing, man. But I did the best that I could do. You know what I'm saying? But she, all right, man. She cool with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I said, man, you motherfuckers could send in freestyles at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. That's motherfucking Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. And but you know, you just gotta do a motherfucking acapella. And I guess we got some, guys. We got some freestyles in right now. So I haven't seen these yet. I want to check some out. The homies pick some out. The Booth Boys, shouts out to them. We're gonna see what we got now.
All right, this first one's from Andre.
Andre.
Came to show you what's a rap like, homie. Damn right, quote me. The big boogeyman from your campfire story. Just say hello to the bad guy for me. You must be crack pipe smoking. You even think you could crack my coding, cause to the victor go the spoils. Shuffle mortal coils. No shit, Sherlock, call me Andre Conan Doyle. Can't believe this shit these clowns are writing spit on a track. I drop a verse, make you scrap yours, then wanna quit rapping. Go take a good hard look at your life. You on the wrong path. You wanna get on the mic? Go start a podcast. Y'all trash, take it back to amateur hour. Black polo robes like I'm Alistair Crowley. Go ask your girlie why she wanna get with Andre. I like my bitches like my coffee, homie. Ariana Grande. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. So I'ma die blasting the Babylon in the car chase.
You can't fool me. That's already the rugged man. I ain't stupid. This nigga go put a mask. I don't know, man. But Andre, that's dope as fuck, man. That's one thing I would like to say, man, about just good raps in general. And I think what always intrigues me about listening to other motherfuckers rapping, what I can judge the level of, you know, of how good you are with this shit. It's just unpredictable rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something that he nails right there. And Guru said it best, man. If you ain't got no voice, man, you might as well chill. And he has an amazing voice. The gruff, I mean, that always works. Real old school 90s hip hop shit right there, man. So yeah, man, Andre, you got some shit. I mean, that's one thing I would say. You great when you acapella. When the next shit you like, man, I gotta hear this nigga on the beat now. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, Andre, man, send some shit to the email, man. Send some real songs, man. I'd love to hear some shit, man. Maybe we could do something or something, man. You got some shit. I fucks with that, man. So yeah, man. Shouts out to Andre. You see what I'm saying? That's how easy it go, man. Yeah, man. I want to hear you on a beat. I want to hear a real song now, man. But I think you already the rugged man, trying to finesse us. You get what I'm saying? Throwing a mask on. But if that's not already the rugged man, and that is, cause I don't know no white people named Andre. That's just something I'm gonna just throw out there. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a fake name. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, top of his name, Andre. Imagine you ever just been kicking it. You go hanging out. You like this. If a nigga showed up and he had a white friend named Andre, I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm cutting the Ring camera record button on. Like, these niggas is about to rob you. Like, you let a white boy named Andre in your house? If a motherfucker told me, like, man, yeah, man, Andre. Ain't no white boy's name Andre, man. Like, the shit just don't exist. You get what I'm saying?
We got a couple more for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to...
Melatonin before we go to sleep. Wake up in the morning and cruise. I was awkward since before it was cool. Warning you fools, rappers that think they so important, we deporting you fools. I drop affordable knowledge, more than your schools. More to conquer, more to improve. The rap equivalent of Michael Jordan on shrooms. Crying like that Jordan meme every time I'm forced to see the shit you're doing. They get deep like Egyptian ruins, influenced by my ancestors speaking Arabic fluent. Came from a long lineage of kings. Now it's just me stuck to navigate through niggas that sucks and succeed. Life sucks, it's hard to adjust, but just breathe. And do your research, ho, don't always trust BuzzFeed. I run it like a quarterback avoiding sacks, but don't rush me. I'm on Rushmore, your form's rusty. And you will never see me like black people playing rugby. No, you will never see me giving a fuck if people judge me, and that's real.
All right. My nigga woke. That's what that is. You get what I'm saying? That's that sea moss rap right there, man. That's that motherfucking black seed oil rap. That's that shea butter, man.
That's Knight. That's his name. Knight.
Shouts out to Knight, man. You fired at a motherfucker too. Y'all niggas, I was worried about this. I'm like, these niggas ain't gonna know how to pick no good freestyles. Y'all niggas, y'all coming with the heat. Y'all got some bad ones? Damn, I wanted to roast on that motherfucker.
Oh, we got some bad ones.
Y'all got all the good niggas, but shouts out Knight. I bet you this nigga got, but part two, I bet you this nigga got some dope music though. I bet you. So part two, man, when y'all sending the freestyles too, man, if y'all got sending like Bandcamp links or like shit like that, cause I mean, if you dope, man, I would love to check out future music and shit and hear some more shit. So man, make sure, man, when y'all do send the freestyles in, I mean, you know, if you fire, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go, you know, I'm gonna check this shit out later, whatever. But we got some more?
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Okay.
Here, let's do one more.
All right.
Endorphins slowly forced in by the drugs that I'm absorbing. Hit the store, restock my portions. I can feel my face distorting. Pretty sure that I've been courting. All these thoughts are too discordant. I get home and start recording. My girl sharpening my sword, and I am easily distracted. My mind is overactive. I was standing by, I think I'll try a different tactic. Cap, you getting smacked quick. Sick of all this whack shit. I ain't even trying. This right here is just for practice. In fact, you've been backing yourself into a corner. I could have forewarned you, but I'm grabbing the recorder, cause this shit is hilarious. My plot is nefarious. Think I threw my back out, getting pretty sick of carrying, burying the hatchet right between your shoulder blades, melting off your face. You could say I'm spitting solar rays.
Let me guess, you white.
That's Jacob.
Shouts out to Jacob. He can rhyme. You get what I'm saying? But I will say, you know, just get a little more unpredictable. Because a lot of times, you know, motherfuckers will put a whole bunch of rhymes or some shit and it's sounding good and it's like he's saying something and he ain't really saying shit. But I will say, as white rappers, it's so hard to not sound white. You get what I'm saying? That's why the first guy, Andre, no, see, he ain't sound white. You get what I'm saying? We seen he was white under the mask and shit, and that's a talent in itself. Like, that's why some of the most, you know, successful white rappers, they don't sound white and shit. Like Eminem is probably like the only one because he started to sound in white shit kind of. But the rest of y'all, man, y'all gotta kind of. It's hard, man. It's pretty hard. It's hard for a white rapper, and because I do judge fans of rap music. If all your favorite rappers are white, then you are racist, man. It's just there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's people. I see them. I be online all the time, and you can see them like, man, oh, this nigga listen to is white rappers. Like, what the fuck, man? And it is a crop of them that all sound the same. Like, you can all see that they're obviously influenced by Eminem. Who wasn't? I was too. You get what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit. You get what I'm saying? But it sounds so fucking corny and nerdy sometimes, and it makes my skin crawl, man. Like, I'm not like, that's when people be talking about like lyrical rap versus like, you know, trap rap or like street rap. It's like street rappers, like, they rap your ass out of the water. And I know their vocabulary is probably not big of you. They not probably saying the most smartest shit in the world, but it's like street rappers, like with just regular, like 100-word vocabularies and just talking about the same shit every song is still way better, 1,000 and million times better than that, like, I don't know, did that counter rap to me? Obviously, I'm black. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, goddamn it. All right, man, but yeah. Send y'all motherfucking freestyles in at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. It's Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. Motherfucking voicemails and messages, whatever the fuck you want me to holler at you want to get at me. That's motherfucking 512-522-9256. That's 522. Oh my god damn it. That's 512-522-9256. That's a real tongue twister of a number right there to remember. So yeah, man, we're gonna jump into some would you rathers. Would you rather? You get what I'm saying? Okay, would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather never be able to make anyone laugh or hear a laugh track? What? Hold up. Would you rather never be able to make anyone laugh or hear a laugh track every time you get neck? I mean, The hear a laugh track every time you get naked is kind of fire, though. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, it depends on what kind of laugh track we talking about. Some of the laugh track have clapping in it. You get what I'm saying? And it'll be like, I don't know, it'll be like a celebration every time the boy come out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's kind of like a big deal. Especially imagine you just get butt naked in front of the room the first time meeting the girl, y'all about to have relations, you get naked and just hear a crowd. Like, that gotta kind of be impressive to her. Like, damn, you get what I'm saying? It's like some Truman Show. Like, motherfuckers really fuck with this nigga, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they happy for him. It ain't like a laugh, like laughing at you kind of thing. It's like, yes, man, it's like a just joy. Like, laughter means joy. It's me having a great time. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, it kind of depends on the laugh. I would like a cool, like, celebratory, like, you know, when people cry, laugh, and kind of laugh, you know what I'm saying? Like tears coming out, like smiles of joy, clapping and like, whoo, making noises like that. I'm down with that. That'll be fire. All right. Would you rather every time you eat start choking, or every time you eat you burn the roof of your mouth? Nah, I've burned the roof of my mouth, like some crazy shit. Like, I mean, like, I don't know, man. Like, really, man. One time I just fuck around with tea and shit. I mean, like the actual, like the roof of my mouth, like the skin was hanging down. If anybody ever burnt they shit like that bad, and you know it takes a while to heal. You know what I'm saying? Like your shit be fucked up. You can't eat right. Actually, man, there's been some times, man. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else could can vouch for this, but this has happened to me before. Like if you go on like a bender, a crazy drug bender or something, then you don't really be eating and shit, and you be drinking and going crazy. Then like the roof of your mouth hurt real bad when you come out of it, and then when you start trying to eat and shit, and it's a very uncomfortable feeling, and it's not nothing I would put on my worst enemies. But choking, that's like you flirting with death every time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's almost like, you know, like choking. That's like if you ever choked on some shit before, like really fucked up, like and ate some shit. One time I just went too crazy on the glizzy. I bit too much of a hot dog at the barbecue. You get what I'm saying? Like a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know, 8 years old or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? I went too deep on the glizzy, man. You get what I'm saying? The motherfucker was stuck up in me, man. I was snotting and shit, tears coming out my eyes. Motherfucker, you gotta think, niggas in the hood don't know the Heimlich removal and all that shit, man. They ain't know what the fuck to do, man. Motherfucker told me hold my arms in the air and just started shaking me and shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Patting me on the back. You get what I'm saying? Eventually the motherfucking hot dog came out though, but that was a death that was really scary, man. I was really, so I guess, man, nigga, you ain't eating. But to choke every time, I mean, you gonna be fit though. That's almost like a eating disorder. That's probably what people with eating disorders probably go through. So that's probably really some serious shit. But I probably go with the burnt roof of the mouth, because choking, I mean, come on, man, you deep throating every day. Every time I eat, you get what I'm saying? God damn, man. What the fuck are you trying to prepare me for? All right, man. Now the next one is would you rather date someone with no arms or date someone with no legs? Now, I mean, you can be bad as hell with no arms, though. It's going to be hard for us. I mean, I got to, not everywhere I want to go has wheelchair accessible things to do. You get what I'm saying? So if you ain't got no legs, man, it's going to be really hard for us to hang out sometime, man. Like, so, and I ain't that strong, man. I ain't about to be dragging your wheelchair up no stairs and shit. Like, it's just like, I mean, I know that sounds crazy and like, you know what I'm saying? Because you dating a wheelchair too at that point. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like some wheelchair pussy will be fire though. That motherfucker got to be wet. You know what I'm saying? They pushing that motherfucker around and all day. That motherfucker just swimming. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they got the wheelchair seat. They clit rubbing on that motherfucker. Her pussy probably be wet all the time, just riding the wheelchair. She hit a certain bump or something, and that motherfucker be like, "Woo, shit." You get what I'm saying? So the wheelchair pussy might be busting. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, you got to have a strong mind, man. Like, I like lifting legs up in the air and shit. I like feet. You know what I'm saying? I got a foot fetish. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so it ain't gonna work out. So I will go with no arms. It depends. Are we saying both arms gone or just one arm? Because one arm, you can get just a nub. I'll take the nub.
I think it's both.
But that's two nubs, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about, but I mean, I'm gonna go with, no, man. It's kind of 50-50, man, because the no arms, though, I mean, if you just pushing your girl around in a wheelchair, nigga be like, man, yeah, that's some real nigga shit, man. He stuck around. I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? Or you just walking around with a bitch with no arms, they like, man, this nigga, damn, this nigga stuck around. It's like, damn, this nigga really? Fuck, man. You can't. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with no legs though. I just the more and more I think about it, the no arms, man. Like, we can't go to New York. She can't get on the subway and shit. You get what I'm saying? But she gotta stand up in that motherfucker. She gonna fall. You get what I'm saying? She can't. It's just certain shit she can't do, man. Be with a girl who got really bad breath or stanky body odor. Now that's not. I'm gonna go with stanky body odor because body odor is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Because the bitch could just put on mad patchouli oil, and that could be stanky to certain motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers like natural smells and shit like that. But stanky breath, that's another situation, man. Like, I mean, like, come on, man. If the breath banging and then she give you the sloppy toppy, you know what that smell like? Like, if you ever had a stinky sloppy toppy, like, come on, man. You can't live with yourself after that, man. You like, man, what am I going on? Like, damn, I gotta, like, the stinky sloppy toppies can't be going down in 2022. Like, come on, man. There's too much shit going on right here, man. Like, come on. Stinky sloppy toppies, that is COVID. That is how COVID happens. Stinky sloppy toppies, man. So yes, man, I'm going with, because like I say, body odor is subjective. And at the end of the day, I can do shit, to hide that. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere I don't know. But yeah, but body odor is subjective because people like different smells. So what's stinky to you might be, but bad breath, I feel like we all come together as a group and we all know like that's like 99%. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be like, yeah, nigga, your breath stink. That's like crazy. Like, cause there's some people that can't handle it. Like I remember being in jail and this dude, like he had like real bad halitosis or some shit. Like when he talked, you can smell it for like some square feet. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like this whole room. Like if you in the corner of this room, right, he talk, the shit gonna kind of hit you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you at. So if you close up, if you at close range, the shit, like you feel like the heat. Like you feel heat from his breath when he talk. Like it get warmer. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, you start sweating a little bit if you have a conversation with him. Like, and he was real great at chess, and I wanted to learn how to play chess. I'm like, I'm in this motherfucker. I might as well spend my time wisely. I might as well learn something. But motherfuckers didn't want to sit in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it really went down, and I couldn't really handle that. But so yeah, I'm gonna go with stanky body odor. All right, goddamn. Next, be in a wheelchair or live. What's up with all the paraplegic shit that's going on right now, man? God damn. But be in a wheelchair or live without an arm. Of course, live without an arm. I mean, you can really need two arms. I mean, as long as you got one, but wheelchair, that means you can't really hump, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got one arm, you can still pull some hair. You still, like, you get what I'm saying? You still can lift a leg up with that one motherfucker. You still could do shit, man, but a nub, you got that, and a nub, that's not really gonna work out right. You get what I'm saying? Last time. Every time you fart, you teleport somewhere else, or every time you sneeze, you travel back in time a week. That's actually a good one. Because I don't think there's any losers in that one. You get what I'm saying? Teleporting to me just sounds like the coolest shit in the world to do in general. You get what I'm saying? So I will always want to and plus after a fart too, if you just dropping, I fart all the time in public anywhere. Cause you disappearing after you doing it. Ain't like niggas can blame it on you. Like this nigga farted. Like I'll just be anywhere just farting, teleporting. Like, I'm out this bitch. You get what I'm saying? But on the other part, I do be fucking up a lot, man. I get drunk and shit. I be doing some dumbass shit. I would love to fast forward a week a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I could just do that one more time, man. So I think as cool as the teleporting is, man, just based for other people purposes, for the safety of everybody else, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm down with traveling back in time a week. You give it a 10. So I will probably pick that one, man. So yeah, man. That's pretty much where we at, man. So, yeah, I got to jump to my video game shit.
Video game reviews.
Like I said, I've been back. I've gotten caught up in thing. I've been talking about microtransactions. I guess this happened, or I guess, the NBA playoffs go on, and I'm watching a lot of basketball right now. So I always get trapped back in it, and I restarted. Like I told you guys, I started another NBA 2K My Player. I made a two-way sharpshooter, which is great, because I always play with forwards and bigs and shit like that. So this is my first time really playing with a sharpshooter, and this is the dumbest shit. And once I started, I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this again. Why am I about to spend over 100 hours and $300 just to make this guy 99 and to do this again? So I just really want to say, man, like an open heart letter to NBA 2K. I keep telling y'all motherfuckers this, man. Like, can we I would like to say like with our My Player accounts, like, man, every year we make a new account and we spend all this money and we grind hard and play this game for hours and hours and hours and hours just to get ourselves to a 99 and do all this. Why can't we just transfer the player from the last one over every time? If we still gonna spend money to make them buy new cool shit, it's gonna be new moves and shit every game. So it's always you'll be able, but that whole, and we still play the game, put an extra cooler story mode that this player has to go through and shit like that and all that, man. But please, man, can y'all stop doing this? I'm tired of riding a skateboard for 40 hours, man, just to fucking be in a fashion show. You got to be a rapper. The game told me to go get him coffee. I told game I ain't going to get you no motherfucking coffee, and then I didn't do that mission, and then it would never go away. Like, I should have the option to be like, I ain't doing that, man. I ain't going to go get the game no motherfucking coffee. You get what I'm saying? And when I say no, that mission disappears. No, it stays there. You literally have to go get this nigga coffee. And I don't know, I'm a rookie in the NBA. I don't want to hang out with no rapper that much. Like, he should want to hang out with me. You get what I'm saying? I'm averaging 26 points a game. And I really do get caught up in the fantasy. When I'm playing like My Player, it really be me. I be waking up in the morning like, damn, I got to go to practice. You know what I'm saying? Go in there, cut it on them in the gym. I'm shooting 100 jumpers a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm running sprints and shit. Only on the, I told you I have sciatic nerve. I'm the only player that got, I'm the only player that got injured playing NBA. Okay. That's that. But that's another thing too. I told you I get these theories with video games and I go down these rabbit holes and shit. Like, I think I might have told you, but I always like playing Super Mario Brothers. I feel like they home invasion rapists. I mean, think about it. His name King Koopa. It was King Koopa. They switched it to Bowser to throw you off the scent. You know what I'm saying? And then he in the castle with Princess Peach. I mean, it's obviously, I think it was like a, how shit happens in kingdoms, man. Maybe it was an arranged marriage. You get what I'm saying? But as far as I know, that's his bitch. And two plumbers kicking the door, throwing fireballs everywhere, killing all your damn kids, and take the bitch out the castle. I mean, they plumbers, man. What they got to do with the princess? You get what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit. You get what I'm saying? And she don't look too happy with Mario. What bitch want to be with a plumber? The most person I feel bad for the most is Luigi, though. Because he ain't got nothing to do with this shit. You get what I'm saying? He just trying to ride for his brother, man. This nigga done threw him in the shit. It's only one bitch. It ain't like we got, Luigi cool. He hanging. See, he just goofy. He just a gullible motherfucker. Mario is like real manipulative. You get what I'm saying? He told his mother, we're going to go in here and go get this bitch. Look at that. She smacked his hat off his head. Look at him. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I really feel like Mario and Luigi, two plumbers kicking in the door of a castle, killing all his kids and taking his, you know what I'm saying? They killing turtles and mushrooms. When have they ever been threatening? You know what I'm saying? They fighting motherfuckers that ain't trying to fight them. So shouts out, cause this weekend, my girl had her peoples over and I went to go get a Nintendo Switch, like, cause you want to like, have people play some Mario Kart, do some shit like that. But this nigga like, I don't want to play no Mario Kart. I want to play Apex Legends. I'm like, fuck, Apex Legends. I don't really be with the bang bang shoot 'em up. So I downloaded Apex Legends for him, and I don't really be liking these kind of games like that. But watching them play it, I'm like, oh shit, this shit look kind of lit. I spent $100 in microtransactions on it already. But it's a free game, right? You get what I'm saying? So that wasn't a bad thing, man. But so I will say, yeah, I think I'm going to try this XP Legend thing out. I think I'm going to try this. I know I suck at this shit, but I think I'm gonna cheat and go get a modded controller. Yeah, man, real niggas cheat, man. I'm just talking shit. I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, man. I love y'all motherfuckers, man. We about to get about this, man. Like I say, man, if you got motherfucking freestyles or, you know what I'm saying, you want some advice from me, you know what I'm saying, anything, man, you got some up on videos, anything, man, send shit in, man. Like I say, we send freestyles, your shit fire, though. Make sure you touch your Bandcamp link or whatever the fuck, wherever you got your music at, man, because I love to hear some more shit. But yeah, that's Danny at thedannybrownshow.com. That's Danny at thedannybrownshow.com. Hit me up. Holla at y'all motherfuckers. Also, send voicemails or anything like that, man. That's 512-522-9256. That's motherfucking 512-522-9256. And yeah, man, we up out this motherfucker. Love y'all, man. See y'all motherfuckers next motherfucking Tuesday. Shouts out to motherfucking Wild Made Studios for letting your boy come up on here and do that. And love y'all motherfuckers. Peace out.